What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Leo coming to you guys with yet another video. Coming to you guys today with yet another fantasy booking video. This one revolves around Cora, Jade, and Dana Brooke. So during this fantasy booking video, I'm going to be doing some tie-ins on how I'm going to get um, with both of these women, and you'll see where I'm talking, where I go from there. So as we all know, on last week's NXT, Cora Jade supposedly left NXT after losing to Dana Brooke in their kendo stick match 2 weeks ago, and it's been one of these questions that I've been thinking about. What is really next for Cora Jade? Is she really leaving NXT, or is this all part of a storyline, or be part of a bigger story that they're trying to tell with Cora Jade? Or is she actually leaving, going to the main roster? Me personally, I don't think she's leaving just yet. I do think at some point in the near future she will leave, though. But I do think what they're doing right now is part of a bigger story, because literally on the same night after she left, they had a segment with Dana Brooke and Kalani, which is her mentor and whatnot, and her protege, pretty much. So she pretty much, Kalani was really talking to Dana about the candlestick match, and Dana responded and saying how everything that's been played out and stuff, like the hate that she sees on the internet about her, the negative comments and all that stuff. And she says it kind of played into a factor during the match, because when she said she used the kendo stick, she was seeing red and whatnot. And the crazy thing about it, she liked it, and she kind of teased that she wants to see more of it in the near future. And she, told Kalani, you need to find your inner self, your inner demon, and really find your aggression. And I feel like this is gonna be part of the story too, because now we also did hear, I think maybe tomorrow on NXT, at the time we recorded it, tomorrow on NXT, we might be getting like a celebration for Tiffany Stratton, who's the current NXT Women's Champion. So I do think this is also gonna be playing part of the story, because I think I would love to see Dana go up against Tiffany for the title, and I think this is a possibility that we could see. This is how we're gonna probably get a heel turn, because I do think we're gonna get a heel Dana Brooke at some point in the near future. I do think we're gonna get to see Dana Brooke and Kalani go at it at the next NXT pay-per-view, or PLE, whatever you want to call it, NXT No Mercy. And I do think they're probably going to be one of the, I wouldn't say the headline, I would say one of the headlines, but not like one of, on the card, I feel like. So this is probably going to be one of the matches that I do think is probably going to be on the card. So what I think is going to happen is we're going to get a situation where one of these two are going to compete for the NXT Women's Championship within the next week or two, leading up to this pay-per-view, because we still have like a little bit over a month, I believe, until we actually pay-per-view. I think it's September 30th we have the pay-per-view. So we have a lot of time to build to this. And I do think this is one of the matches they should give time to build to the pay-per-view. And I think it could be a situation where Dana Brooke wants to challenge for the title, but Kalani took Dana Brooke's advice and stepping up to the plate and stepping up to none other than NXT Women's Champion. And Dana Brooke is kind of taken back by this. She's taken back by this, because it's like, I wanted that opportunity too, and you kind of stepped in front of me to take it. And she lets bygones be bygones, but you could tell that she's really not okay with Kalani doing that. And what's gonna happen is gonna cause a little bit of tension between the two, and we get to this match between them, and Cora Jade up until this point is still not there. She's still not there. She hasn't been seen. She's pretty much been ghost on social media, so nobody can get in contact with her or anything like that. And we get to the opportunity. We get to Kalani versus Tiffany Stratton for the NXT Women's Champion. The two put on a decent showing. We kind of get to see a little bit more from Kalani than we've seen as of this point. We get to see more from her. We get to see where she kind of places in the women's division, and she shows that she can be a future women's champion at some point with what she does in this match. We have a few near falls here and there, and there's a miscommunication. Dana is trying to help Kalani and says, well, because she's not really healed yet for Dana, but she's kind of showing that she's trying to become more healed, because she's showing the kendo stick, and like the referee, she's gonna try to distract the referee, and she's gonna tell Kalani hit, Tiffany Stratton, but Kalani just doesn't want to do it. She doesn't want to win in this fashion, and it ends up costing her. And after that match, there's a little bit more miscommunication, and we leave at that. There is nobody turning on anybody just yet. We're still building up to that crescendo. And on the next week, we see, Dana Brooke challenge for the title. And what happens? Kalani accidentally cost her the match. So 2 weeks after Kalani challenged for the NXT Women's Championship, Dana Brooke challenges for the title. And what happens? Kalani accidentally cost Dana Brooke the match, and Dana Brooke is furious, and she loses it. We've been seeing these teases up until this point where she's been saying she's been seeing red, and she's been coming a little bit more unhinged at this a little bit, and she lashes out and she takes out Kalani, and we leave that. That's how we end that episode of NXT. Now it's pretty much a situation where Kalani's out for answers. Just like, why, Dana Brooke? Why would you do this to me? All I did was try to help you. And Dana Brooke comes out, and she pretty much doesn't really answer her. She's pretty much a woman of few words at this point. She says, "I gotten tired of you, and always doing what's best for you." And she just turns heel. She's tired of everything. She's tired of the fans. Always got something to say about her. And she also mentions the match that she had with Cora Jade. It brought something out of her that she didn't know she had in so long. She had that aggression, and she likes what she did. She's at the point now where she's going into business for herself. She's no longer caring about anybody else but herself and what she wants. And we get to this match. We build this to this match, and it's gonna be another kendo stick match. They do a contract signing. We get Dana Brooke, Kalani for the in a kendo stick match at NXT No Mercy. These two tear the house down. There's so many near falls. We're seeing the probably the most aggressive side and most ruthless side that we've ever seen out of Dana Brooke to date. She is going there displaying power, strength in that match to the fullest that she can. The crowd is booing her. You're seeing it before your eyes. Like, she wanted to be this baby face that the people love, but at some point in time she lost it. And now she's no longer caring about what the fans think anymore. She only cares about getting to where she wants to be. And that is the very top in the WWE. Or in her case, NXT. She's trying to build herself back up, brick by brick, to get herself back to the top. And she's in her mind, she's saying if she has to get through the Kalani to do so, she's going to do that. If she's got to put her down and put her on herself, she's going to do that. And what happens? Kalani looks like she has the match won, but a hooded figure pulls Kalani out of the ropes, because this match is pretty much no DQ. And the hooded figure reveals herself as none other than Cora Jade. Cora Jade is returned, and she is back in NXT, and she looks like she's having an allegiance with Dana Brooke here. This is an allegiance that we're seeing. Dana Brooke, they might not be on the best of terms, but there's mutual respect after what happened in that kendo stick match. It brought something out of both women. Definitely out of Dana Brooke for sure, because this is a new attitude for Dana. And Cora Jade is right by her side. And what happens is Cora Jade hits her DDT, rolls her back in the ring, and Dana Brooke doesn't use her swanton or neck breaker. She uses a different finisher. She debuts a new finisher in that match, and she gets the 1, 2, 3. Dana Brooke wins, and now she got rid of Kalani. That partnership is no more, but now we see a new allegiance coming out of that. And this is not the end, because not only that, but later in the match, those two help another wrestler, none other than being Blair Davenport. So now, what do you have? You have a faction now around Dana. You have women around Dana that can help her to get these wins, to build up her win streak going after that NXT Women's Championship at some point in the near future. Because now, not only do you have Cora Jade by her side, but now you also got Blair Davenport in the mix as well. So now you have a faction that can dominate NXT, taking out all the baby faces that come across them. And you can do a lot with these women, because now you can do a toxic attraction type of situation where Cora Jade and Blair Davenport get the WWE Women's Tag Titles, and then they can help Dana become the NXT Women's Champion. And now you have that faction, and you can build that story for at least a good 6 months. And what you could do, don't break them up. Bring them up to the main roster and keep them together, and then let them dominate the Raw or SmackDown, whatever brand that they do be a part of in the draft. I do think this is a situation where from now up until the draft next year, because I do think they need to start building it. They're slowly starting to build the fact this feud now between Kalani and Dana probably turning on her. I do think they're going to do that. And you build to having Cora Jade come back at NXT No Mercy, because that is in September. So you have some September all the way up until Mania season to get the NXT Women's Championship on her. And then maybe by SummerSlam or Survivor Series, you have that. And then when we get to the draft, if they do the draft later that year, then bring them up. But I have a feeling that they're probably going to have the draft be after Mania. So I can see a situation if Dana doesn't win the title, they just bring them up to get all three of them together, and they dominate there. And maybe this is what we'll finally get to see Dana become a women's champion on the main roster. Would that be the Raw Women's title or the SmackDown Women's title? But the way her contract and stuff is, because she is a free agent still technically, she is a part of NXT and Monday Night Raw. So you can still, you have that bridge to get them from NXT to Raw using Dana, because she is a free agent. So now you can see a situation where if Dana does win the NXT Women's title, she could show up on NXT and Raw, and the people, and Cora Jade and Blair Davenport will get some of the exposure as well. So not only you're building up Dana, but you're also building up future stars. You're getting the WWE universe that aren't really accustomed to NXT. You're getting more eyes on them, because you see, you know what I'm saying? So I do think that is what I would like to see personally for this whole Dana Brooke Kalani Jordan feud. If I think that's where they're going, and I do think they're probably gonna have their match at No Mercy, and I do think Cora Jade should return and help Dana, and then they start a faction post that. They start an elite alliance with each other, and then they add, Blair Davenport into the fold, and they become a faction. They can become the new Toxic Attraction 2.0. And I do think it could work, because Dana Brooke, I feel like she has all the tools to be a women's champion. And I think this will be a cool opportunity for the other fans to kind of see that. But that is that is the end of this video, guys. Comment down below. Let me know how you guys feel about my fantasy booking idea. Do you guys think this is a possibility that could happen with Cora Jade leaving? If you do, if she stays 6 around in NXT, could this be a situation where Dana Brooke brings her back in? Because I could see that happening. Comment down below. Let me know if you guys how you feel about that. Also comment down below. More fantasy booking ideas you want me to do in the future. I'll be very interested in doing them for you guys. Make sure you leave a like on that video. It helps some algorithm, so more people can see what I'm doing over here on YouTube. Also hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 700. Your subscription matters. I mean, help me help you. You know what I'm saying? If you help me get 700, the more videos I can bring out for you guys. Also, hit that post notification bell so every time I post a new video, whether it be a reaction video, rant video, live stream, any type of video, you can be in the loop of things when I do drop a video. But I appreciate you guys kicking with me, and I'll see you guys in the next video.